up, soul family? Thank you guys so much for joining me back on my channel. Before I even jump into this, guys, I do want to apologize. There's a storm brewing outside. The thunder is quite loud, so I do apologize about that. And also, if the lights start to flicker in this video, don't panic. This is nothing more than electrical surges. I've been having trouble with my electricity, so this is nothing paranormal. Nothing's trying to communicate with us in this video, okay? I don't want you to be led astray. I just want to keep it upfront and honest with you guys. So this is, do we have a future together, or what is the future looking like? I made 3 piles for you guys to choose from, so you can pause the video if you need time to kind of decide on what pile you want to listen to. Your timestamps, your ways to book with me, ways to donate to the channel, and also the link to my gift shop is down there below too, guys. So pause the video if you need to, take your time. I will see you at your pile. All right, pile number 1. So do you guys have a future together? You know, this story is coming in 2 different stories for me. Some of you guys are still in the connection. You guys are still together, and some of you guys have broken up here. I will tell you straight away that there is a lot of old draining baggage from either a past relationship, or somebody is just still hanging on to the things that have happened in this connection or their previous connection. Something like that is happening here, okay? And it's really right down to the core of what's happening here is what's preventing this connection from really moving forward in a healthy direction. Right now, this is not moving forward in a healthy direction, okay? You guys are hit and miss with each other. You're not understanding each other. Sorry, you're not speaking to each other. That's another thing. My throat just clogged up on me. But you guys you're not speaking your truths to each other, okay? Now for the group of you that are at a distance from each other and you guys are broken up here, I can tell you straight away that this is a person that misses you. They do think about you, but in their energy, it's almost a feeling that they just want to do what's right for them, okay? And I think with that Emperor sitting there, I almost feel like this is a direct message for you too. You have to do what's right for you, okay? You have to take care of yourself. Really just doing your thing, working on your healing. If you are the one carrying any baggage or still hanging on to things from the past, it's time to work on that, okay? It's really to your benefit that you let this go, okay? For the overall energy, I can feel and I can really sense that on both sides of the equation, the both of you are both feeling this. I don't know where this is taking me. I don't know where this relationship is going. There's really a lack of that long-term idea as to what's going on here. Again, what's blocking this from happening and coming together is hanging on to things that they've said to you before, you know, those mean things, and hanging on to things from other relationships here. So it's almost as if this is a bit of a pattern perhaps in your life. You're noticing the same kind of scenarios, situations, evolving in this connection but it's reminding you of the past. And for them too, it's reminding of them of people from their past. And this could very well be happening on a very subconscious level as well. Okay. One way to break this, is to just become a little more aware of the pattern. And once you notice that there's a pattern, or you can see the pattern, you have the capability to break this pattern. Okay. And it's really a matter of changing things, changing the way you're used to doing things. Maybe everything starts with self too. So if you're in a place of self-doubt, you're not loving yourself, things like that, the same kind of patterns and situations are going to continue to come back to you, because there's a lesson in there. So take notice of where the lesson could possibly be here. Okay. I'm also hearing quirks. Okay, so there's some annoying quirks about this person that you're thinking about. There are some things that they do, some kind of habits that they have that are just really annoying for you. It's really interesting how I wish you guys can see my face sometimes, because it's like, oh yeah, that cringy kind of feeling. It's like nails on a chalkboard. They're doing something to you that's like nails on a chalkboard. Some of you guys are just having trouble accepting the little things about them that make them basically, and maybe it is that they do little things that trigger you, that remind you of people from the past. Now, this is going on a two-way street, guys. You do things that trigger them, they do things that trigger you, vice versa. It's there. It's very clear for me. Okay. Now, there's another reason that's coming through here. There's a breakdown in communication, a breakdown of trust. There's a breakdown in the whole connection to get all together. Okay. So for some of this energy, this person is having trouble getting over their ex. Okay. They still think about their ex. They still reminisce, kind of energy here. Okay. Again, they carry a lot of baggage. They carry a lot of pain, a lot of that, and I think, I almost feel like there are times where this person still like hold you responsible for the things that other people have done to you, or have done to them, basically. Like you're the one being held responsible. It's a very, very strange feeling I'm getting, but it's like when you trigger them, they go almost like in a defense kind of mode, and then it's like I remember on a very subconscious level, again, they're remembering the past, and it's like they hold you responsible for it, instead of them taking responsibility for their own life and the things that they may have done in the connections, things like this. They're not taking responsibility for their own actions here. Okay. There's a lack of maturity here. Some of them have been dealing with old childhood wounds here. Okay. So some of them, there's the sense that a feeling of being abandoned and being forgotten about. Some of this energy, there's a lot of like the absence of their father is playing a role in this too. Okay. So I think sometimes it's easier for them to just make you feel like you're the one who's responsible for their hurt and pain. But in fact, it's really going back into some childhood issues here, starting very young, and then even in their old connections. Okay. So we're really going back, and we're really going deep in this energy. Okay. Nonetheless, in the Six of Air, we're thinking a lot. We're probably a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. Lots of mental energy coming through here with this, guys. Okay. So we're dealing with somebody who's trying to transform the energies in their mind. They're trying to change the way they're thinking about things. They're trying to see things from a different perspective. So there is some type of growth here. They want to change that. They want to release the past. They want to be able to move forward in a way that they're not being haunted, in a sense, being haunted and being reminded about things in the past. They're looking for a brand new slate here, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do reach back out to you and say, listen, I apologize, I want to give this a chance. This is all about me. This is all about me. This is how, I want to apologize for my actions. I feel like they're stepping into an energy and learning how to take responsibility and put on their big boy pants, the big girl pants, that saying here. But that's the bright side of what's happening here. Okay. There are some other things now, like there's smaller quirks and there's smaller little habits that seem to be like nails on a chalkboard. You have to take people how they are sometimes. If they're not hurting other people, if they're not hurting themselves, then I guess it's safe to say that, you can accept this person and should be able to accept the way they are. Again, if they're not hurting you and they're not hurting anybody else, you just have to accept certain aspects of this person, okay? It's a sense of like, just kind of surrendering and letting go of that control over the way this person is. Some people have different kinds of love languages. Some people have different ways of communicating. In the sense that I get with this being a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, and of course they have other elements in their charts, but the air is what's coming through very, very strong for me. They're very analytical, okay? So that is something you're going to have to keep in mind with this. But as far as a future together, the possibilities are there, okay? Again, I was feeling that there's a chance for them to reach back out. You guys have some work to do in this connection, okay? There's some work that has to be done. And it's all about returning this back into a healthy level of trust between the two of you, okay? A healthy level of trust and cleansing the connection, okay? Becoming more in line with each other, becoming more in tune to each other's energy here, okay? Now with this water, there is some water. I really like when people have water in their charts because they're very intuitive. They're really they listen to their emotions, their feelings, and they feel very deeply here. So this is a person that feels deeply, Again, they do carry some sorrow, some regrets. And sometimes it is that they just need to deal with things by themselves, okay? They pull themselves away from the connection. But this is part of their quirks, Maybe they don't want to talk about everything right away, but the chance for this communication to come through is going to happen. I feel that very strongly here. But, this is a two-way street. There's a lot of work that needs to happen on both ends of this connection in order for you guys to move forward. I guess in a sense you can say this is somehow we need to compromise just a little bit here. We need to learn how to work together, how to blend together, how to share thoughts and ideas together in a very healthy manner here, okay? Instead of being very impulsive with the communication. I just heard the words backbiting. A lot of backbiting might have taken place in here, you guys. So it's just a matter of learning each other's love languages here. And you guys have two totally different love languages, different ways to communicate with each other. I get also a sense that the two of you had very different upbringings too, which does affect the connection right now. Okay, the upbringing, the beliefs when you were younger, the way your parents raised you, the way you saw your parents, things like that. All of that is affecting what's happening right now here. However, there's a time of healing, a time of renewal. Okay, there's a time to just, like I said, clearing out the slate and starting over. Okay, because there's this willingness to compromise with things in here too. Okay. The only thing that I'm still getting hung up on is the fact that this person is still hanging on to like a past relationship here too. Now, it doesn't necessarily give me the feeling that they're running back into this connection of somebody old, okay? But I think what's happening more is the idea that they're being triggered and they're being reminded of somebody from their past here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave that at that, but moving forward, just take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. You know, don't force any of this to fit in your life, okay? If this didn't resonate with you at all, maybe choose another pile, okay? So let me know in the comments below how you feel about it. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. You guys check out my gift shop. It's up and running. Lots of pretty stuff on there. Love you guys bunches. See you next time. Bye. All right, pile number 2. So, do we have a future together? I can see that you're thinking, and I can tell, and I know the exact reason why you are landing on this particular reading, and you chose pile number 2. It's because you are just so much in your head. Your energy is coming through very much like a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. Lots of mental thinking here, guys, okay? I can tell what you want from this connection. However, in the masculine part of this energy, they have no idea what they want. None whatsoever, okay? We want to be very careful because there are a lot of things that are coming through in this energy. Now, with that King of Air in reverse, this could be somebody who is very good at manipulating you, somebody who's really good at sexually manipulating you as well too, okay? So you want to make sure that they're not popping in and out of your life, just showing up to have a quickie and leaving, bouncing in and out of your life here, okay? There's a sense of immaturity that comes through here, okay? This is somebody who's not being upfront and honest with you. They lack a lot of discipline. And there's a sneaky behavior about them, okay? They're sneaky. There's probably you probably have felt betrayed by this person, but they are definitely keeping secrets from you, okay? Again, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they are, at this point in time, this is a person that is a master at manipulating your thinking here, okay? So what they're doing is they're probably telling you that you are my one and only, you are the best thing that ever happened to me, blah, 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 but behind your back and behind the scenes, what you don't know is that there's a chance that there is more than one person here, okay? And for some of you guys, I'm being told that you're aware, you just recently became aware of this, okay? So they're really good at manipulating your thoughts, which is a scary position to be in. However, you're coming through as this Queen of Fire, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, I have gone on and on and on about the Queen of Fire showing up when it comes to a manipulator, okay? Again, I'm going to dedicate a channel to the Queen of Fire just because she's so powerful. She's here to remind you once again, guys, know your worth. Knowing your worth is what is coming through here, okay? Set your standards and make sure that this person is meeting your standards. And this current energy, they are doing nothing but toying with you. They're playing with you. Oh my gosh, this is a little bit heavier than I was actually anticipating, but you know, where are your boundaries with this person? What are you allowing this person to do to you? What are you what kind of boundaries have you set with this person, you know? Things that you need to start questioning how you look at yourself, how you're valuing yourself here, okay? And you are a fierce, beautiful woman or man. You are beautiful, and you have to learn how to stand in your power when it comes to people. You're worth more than this garbage back here, okay? Um Somebody who's gonna play, who's a player. This is a player's energy, okay? And if you've had this feeling in you at one point in time or another, like, man, something's not adding up here, then it's time to evaluate the situation, because here you are, you're sitting and you're just thinking about it. But if you're going to sit there and think about it, you have to start asking yourself all the right questions in this energy, okay? How do I value myself? How do I make sure that this person is meeting my standards? Start doing that inner work. Start questioning yourself, asking yourself, what do I deserve? You deserve the best in your life. Stop putting limitations on what you deserve in your world, okay? So, and I know the end game for you is all about fully loving somebody to the point where you're wanting to love. You're wanting that purest form of love in this connection with a long-term committed relationship here. Somebody that is going to be there and enjoy every single moment with you, okay? At this point in time, if you are questioning what is happening here, this is not a real connection here, okay? I think somebody has been toying with your emotions, your mental space. Again, stand in that Queen of Fire, okay? Become that fire. Become that confident, beautiful human being that you are. And take action and responsibility for this, okay? I'm getting the chills as I'm saying this, but they're also reminding me to get back into loving yourself, because that's what the Queen of Fire is saying. And it's tying into this energy here as well for me, guys. This is about you loving yourself first, only inviting in and putting up with the best kind of people. Don't let people tell you that you're something, and their actions are the complete opposite here, okay? But let me digress a little bit here, because I feel moving forward, okay? This is a lack of movement forward here into something serious, okay? If you were just wanting to have a one night stand or just a friend with benefits situation here, then that's on you, okay? But for me, I know you wanted something. I know you want something serious here, okay? I know you do. But moving forward, I don't see this as a healthy relationship, hands down, okay? This is a lost opportunity, a lack of movement forward. I can even tell you that this person even lacks what it takes to make things happen in their life here. And you want to be careful too, because there's a possibility of being manipulated out of your money here. And I can share some horror stories with you guys. And you know what, I should probably make a channel about that too, about, being scammed out of all of this money, from people who swear that they love you and they need you and you're my one and only, that kind of stuff, okay? So this is the time you need to start questioning what you really want out of your life, and what are you actually getting here, okay? What are you getting from this connection? And I hope this is your wake up call. This is your epiphany, your aha moment, your, oh my gosh, she's hitting every nerve. And I want to hit your nerve. I want to hit every last one of your nerves. Even if I do upset you, my job is to get you triggered and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm settling for crap. I'm settling for a man who's only coming around because he wants sex, or he wants some money off of me, or a case of beer. I don't know why I just heard that, but I'm throwing it in there. You'll tell me later in the comments. Oh my God, he wanted a case. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Or even a chick, okay? But get back into just loving yourself, staying grounded, staying connected. Stop seeing every opportunity through rose-colored glasses, you guys. Not every connection is love. Take your time in connections here, okay? This way you can see what's coming at you, who's coming at you, what their real intentions are, okay? So in this current energy, I would strongly suggest not moving forward here with this person, okay? If you're feeling all of the above, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay? If you're feeling all of that, do not pass go, okay? That's what this Ace of Earth is saying. We are not passing, we're not going anywhere, okay? However, moving forward, I feel like you're going to benefit from somebody new here. I feel like there's a benefit of somebody move. Let me take a look. And please don't tell the other two piles that I pulled more cards, because they will get jealous. No, I'm just kidding. That never happens. That never ever happens. But I'm feeling in this energy, after you get clear in your thoughts here, okay? We're talking about clarity of thought. But when you get clarity of thought and move forward, I do believe that this is going to be, you're really making the way for the universe to do its job here, okay? Okay? This is synchronicity. This is serendipity. This is luck in your favor here, okay? I really get the feeling that somebody new is right around the corner here, okay? Let me try to do this for you guys. It's kind of hard because I don't want to bump the camera. But let's see. I want to get nosy. I'm sure you guys don't mind. This card. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That card, if you guys ever pull your own cards, this card was sending like a vibration on my pinky and the tips of my other fingers. So that's why I felt drawn to take that card. Let's get one more, because I feel, I like the way that came out. Oh, you got two. Look at that. Okay, so this makes complete sense to me, okay? Now, okay, two things. I'm going to say this. Let me say this, okay? Maybe there is a chance for this person to get their shit together, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. But maybe there is a chance, okay? They finally you know what? I'm going to come clean to you. I'm going to start being more honest with you. I'm going to quit I don't know. That's up to you. If you want to deal with that, you can, okay? There could be a chance for some kind of recovery here. But moving forward into a new connection, okay? Something that really means something here, okay? There's going to be a bit of a waiting period for you, because you want to be able to process this, okay? Heal from it and move forward here, okay? Helpful people. See, and I like this card too, because it's really vibrating off of this serendipity card for me, guys, okay? So moving forward, like I was saying, this is about the universe taking control of the situation for you, okay? I think that you have got the point here. You're standing in your self-worth. You're standing confidently in just knowing what you want in life, and not allowing people to mistreat you, disrespect you, things like this. But moving forward, this to me feels like like the universe, your spirit guides, your angels are just squeezing in so tightly on you. If you have been seeing the triple threes, 333 recently, let that be a sign that the universe, your spirit guides, and your angels are just squeezing in on you so tightly, surrounding you with just so much love and comfort, and helping you move into a much healthier direction in your life here, okay? Luck is on your side. Maybe you should go play the lottery, or I just saw people in a bingo hall. If you play bingo in a bingo hall, I think tonight you should be getting out there and trying your luck. I'm feeling very lucky. I'm going to tie this into something else that's coming through for me, but this is a side note, and it's we're going left field on this, but somebody in this energy has been wanting to start something new here, outside of we're not talking about a relationship, but I think you're questioning about a career choice, and they're saying entrepreneur. So luck is on your side. I'm answering a very specific question for a handful of you guys. Go for it, okay? Sorry. Some of you guys get mad at me when I get too specific, but I don't, you know what? I love you all. I'll just throw it in there. So, helpful people. And this is also telling me that when you meet somebody, it's a very good idea to allow your friends to kind of help you, because again, you fall in love very, very quickly, very, very fast here, because you want that love. What ends up happening, it's really a chemical in your brain that makes you see things, only the positive things about somebody. You really only see things like through rose-colored glasses. You're not really seeing the red flags basically here, okay? So like I say, take things slowly when you meet people. Give yourself that opportunity to kind of pull back here and see things without your glasses on, okay? And, introducing them to your friends, because your friends are going to be really good judges of this person's character, okay? But again, I strongly feel like this is you moving forward, because you are really more after the more grounded, long-term relationship here. Long-term relationship. This is something that, again, you want something that really means something here, okay? So take the time to work on any kind of healing or anything that you might be hanging on to, okay? Work on yourself first, loving yourself first. Remember to be and stand in this Queen of Fire energy. She's the most important energy. I think in any tarot deck or any messages that she comes through, she carries through like that, it's so important. It's so important to just love yourself first, okay? You deserve so much better than what's been happening back there. I don't like that feeling. Anyways, I want to go ahead and leave it there. Guys, let me know in the comments below how this has resonated with you. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out my gift shop. It's open. It's got some really pretty things in there for you guys. Take care. I love you bunches, and I will see you in our next video. Bye. All right, pile number 3. So do you guys have a future together? This for me is very different from piles 1 and 2. The energy is very, very different here. I do feel like that we are, or you were, dealing with a connection that felt good, with lots of love. This is your knight in shining armor, okay? We're moving this connection along. Sorry about that. But we're moving this connection along. We are feeling the feels for each other, very romantic, charming. They see you as somebody very beautiful, and you find them very attractive and sexy, And for me, you guys, your imaginations were running wild, okay? For me, I can even feel like you guys daydream and think about each other a lot, because the connection is real here, okay? Um, however, however, there was some there's there's some kind of interference in this connection, okay? There's some kind of interference that took place. And it's what's caused the two of you to come out of alignment with each other, okay? Now, I will tell you that they do think about you quite often, okay? And there's almost a sense of sadness to this. It's like, where did we go wrong? This is kind of vibrating off of piles 1. So I'm getting the sense too that pile 1 and pile 3 are actually connected today. So there may be some other additional messages coming through for you guys if you want to check out that pile 2. However, they're thinking about the good old days. Very nostalgic for this person. And it's healthy because they're thinking about the good things, the good times that you shared. They're not thinking about, the fights and the disagreements or anything like that. But this is like, I'm thinking about you and I'm just remembering all the good things, all the good times that we shared. The Six of Waters is that coming together, that reconciliation, this wanting to come back to, that wanting to come back together here. Okay. It's almost like when times were simple, times were easy, when times were just comfortable, when we were okay, that's what's going on in this person's head. So really, they're not holding any ill feelings towards you. They actually do want to come back to you here, okay? There's a sense of recovery. Perhaps they're recovering from some kind of loss here. But they don't want to be felt like they're being pushed out in the cold, or they don't want to push you out in the cold. They don't want that anymore. And I really do feel that they are just, it's like they just want you to be proud of them. They want you to feel, it's weird what I just heard. It's like, don't judge them for their shortcomings, okay? So maybe in your head, you were thinking all these grandiose ideas of what this person should be doing with their life, how they should be making, a whole lot of money and things like this. Your picture of this person was really, really big, but they never really met those standards of being that person. I think they can only be who they are here, okay? They can't be somebody else. They can only be who they are, basically, here. But there's a sense of, I just want to be me. I just want us to be us. I want you to see me on a soul level. I want to see you on a soul level here. Sorry. My throat keeps clogging up, which is probably an indication is that this is what's on their mind, but they're having trouble expressing this, or they have trouble expressing how they're feeling to you. Okay, so chances are you are dealing with a masculine energy. Men have trouble in this department, ladies. Okay, men are emotional. They have thoughts. They have thoughts, but they have, a lot of thinking, and they have a lot of emotions, but they just don't know how to communicate this. Okay. We can't get upset with men because they don't know how, okay? It's a lot of this is societal programming. Ever since they were little, they've always been told to, toughen up, and big boys don't cry, and big boys don't show emotion, and blah, 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 blah. So their entire life, they grow up not knowing how to communicate, how to express emotions. And sometimes it's, in their perspective, they are maybe it is, I'm just supposed to be angry and being a man and showing myself in an aggressive way, when in fact, you know, I know us women prefer a man to express their emotions softly and gently, and being, you know, men are trained to be and act and respond like a beast, right? Okay. You know, maybe if you just set the stage and just say, listen, I don't need you to be anybody else except for who you are, and it's okay to not, you know, tell me how you're feeling in an aggressive way. Just talk to me. Let's just talk. Let's just work things out. Let's learn. We're still in a learning phase with each other here. We're learning how each other speaks to each other, how we express our love languages here, how we go about our day. We're learning from each other here, okay? So really what this is coming down to is the communication, being truthful in the communication, speaking your truths, being proud of each other, taking each other for who they are, and staying positive, okay? Again, this is all about opening up and allowing this person to open up and share their most inner feelings with you, okay? Don't shut them down and expect them to be like, I'm okay with you shutting me down. No, I have genuine feelings here, and this can go vice versa. I'm not picking on anybody here, guys, okay? But this goes vice versa. But setting the stage where the two of you can just share from the heart here, okay? Share from the heart. For Christ's sake, they miss you. They think about you, and for some of you guys, they think about fully losing you here. They don't want to fully lose you. We're just having a hard time in the communication, okay? So it really, Serenity, you know, I swear this is so tying in pile number 1, because this is the second card for this Serenity, but it's in a different deck. But really take a look at what's going on here, and I'm going to sneak my head around my camera to read this to you. The most important relationship you have is one with yourself. Absolutely, guys, okay? This is the time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and recovering from any negative feelings and emotions that you are feeling left over from yesterday. So exactly, this is exactly, we in some of this energy, we're still thinking about the past. We're still hanging on to some old feelings. We want to start again. We want to start fresh. We want a clean slate. Because at the end of the day, what this person is really after, and what the two of you are really after, is this real, raw love connection, okay? I just knocked my stage down. I'm gonna knock my camera down too. But here's what we're after. We're after that happy home life together. We're after, you know, having that our emotional needs on both sides of the story here, guys. We need this to be met here, okay? And you guys can actually accomplish this, okay? Not only that, we're, you know, just a happy home life, okay? This is the deepest form of love, you know, that can possibly come through, okay? But in here, this is like the two of you just seeing eye to eye. Look, seeing eye to eye, understanding, compromising, working together, sharing with each other, opening up, okay? Just opening up. And again, ladies, men have a very difficult time opening up their hearts, sharing their emotions, okay? You want to encourage them, yes, to share, okay? But don't force them to do that, because they don't necessarily know how. This is a gradual process, a gradual opening up here, a gradual spreading of their feathers of sorts, okay? Use that, take that how that resonates here. But it's just being being and seeing each other for who each other is, seeing things eye to eye, okay? Meet each other eye to eye and just express that. Express and allow them to do the same, okay? Don't rush it. Anyways, I digress. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for you guys. Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this connection, okay? I'm hearing the words insecurities too as I'm looking at these two cards. You know, for some of this masculine energy, there's insecurities, okay? Which makes it harder for them to share. Insecurities will hold somebody back because they don't think, well, the next thing coming out of my mouth is going to sound stupid, so why should I open up, right? Why should I open up and share my thoughts, my feelings, and stuff like that? I'm just going to sound stupid, okay? Men have insecurities too, ladies. I work with a lot of people who just don't think that men have these kinds of things. Oh, yes, they do. They trust me on this, okay? Anyways, let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. Give the video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Check out my gift shop. I will see you in our next video. Bye.